The reason he puts him back there is because he wants Michael Cooper up front on Larry Bird.
Exactly right. Cooper has a history of playing Bird well. What Cooper has to be careful of is getting in early foul trouble.
Well, this series certainly is a reason to get a migraine, I'll tell you.
Tip is controlled by Boston. Rambis starts out on Maxwell. We gave you the lineups. Now we'll tell you about the matchups. James Worthy is on Dennis Johnson. Kevin Lockery talked about that. Henderson into Bird. Gets free. We're going to watch Michael Cooper on Larry Bird. Magic Johnson commits the personal foul after Parrish fouled Kareem at the other end. Worthy at forward on Johnson a guard. Bird. Cooper all over him. Double, leaving Johnson free. And that's the way to beat the double team.
Well, they recognize that Cooper gives Bird a lot of trouble. The Celtics trying to solve it early by sending him into the low post. Pass and create scoring opportunities for others.
What are the Celtics trying to do at half court?
Well, they're going right at whoever is guarding Larry Bird. It was Cooper. That time it was Worthy.
Dennis Johnson lost the ball as Bird tried to go cross court with it, and the Lakers will take it over on another turnover, the second straight by Boston.
Bird loves to be double teamed. He loves to find the open man. That's one of his better skills, passing when being double teamed.
Magic Johnson guarded by Gerald Henderson. A big height advantage there for Magic. Worthy with a great move. Cooper feeding James Worthy. 11-6 Los Angeles. Under 9 minutes to go first period. Game 1. Best of 7 for the World Championship in the NBA. Dennis Johnson penetrates. Couldn't do it. Here come the Lakers. It's a 4-on-2 right now. And it's Kurt Rambis inside the Magic who completes the fast break. Period. Capacity crowd. 168th consecutive. Packed house here in Boston. Henderson was looking for Bird. Cooper blankets him. And now the foul call against Michael Cooper.
That is going to be a duel, I believe, through the entire series. And we see Larry Bird being guarded by Michael Cooper, and he's playing denied defense. He's trying to get in the passing lane. He's got the quick feet to enable him to do it.
Larry Bird against Cooper. Johnson doubles in a steal by James Worthy. It's Worthy all the way. And he can take care of the court in just a couple of strides, Tommy.
The fastest power forward I know of in the NBA, and that's been for a long, long time.
In a lot of ways, he's revolutionized the position. We're going to see another one, McHale, coming in off the bench for Boston. Bird on a feed from Maxwell. Tipped away. The Lakers haven't. Celtics haven't had good luck in getting some of the rolls on some of their inside shots. 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Every Lakers starter but Michael Cooper has scored. Parrish. Magic Johnson misses outside. Parrish to Dennis Johnson. Lakers back on defense. Rambis got a hand on that shot by Johnson, and we'll have a foul against Los Angeles as Larry Bird hits the deck.
There's Dennis Johnson's shot, and Larry Bird, one of their better offensive rebounders, kind of gets nudged from underneath. But the Celtics count on a lot of offensive rebounding off that fast break, and Bird is one of the best that they have at doing that.
It's 22-7. It's been all Los Angeles so far. Henderson using Bird for a screen. Henderson puts a fake on Rambis. McHale was trying to get position to tip it in. He couldn't. Now it's 3-on-2 LA. They don't miss many of these, and it's James Worthy who can fly through the air with the greatest of ease. He has 6 points now.
What makes LA so great is that third man. Watch James Worthy to the right of your screen. He's a power forward. Get in and put the pressure on the Celtic defense. Makes it a 3-on-2 situation. They have the quickest forwards in, I think, the history of the NBA.
McAdoo, a prolific scorer off the bench at 6'11", is in the ballgame for the Lakers, along with Byron Scott, a rookie guard. McHale has hit his third in a row and 4 for 4. Michael Cooper is also back in the game. Larry Bird remains on the bench. He has scored 3 points. 14-point lead. Maxwell surrounded by purple jerseys. McHale tries to tip it in, and Cooper starts the break. He's got Scott, McAdoo, and Wilkes trailing. Now Wilkes. Cooper. Cooper hits. When Cooper has held Bird down, he has had his best offensive games. He had a career high of 31 against Boston one time.
Very valuable on a quick, fast-paced team like the Lakers.
Bird. Henderson. Henderson penetrating there. And gets the roll. Gerald Henderson, who finally lead point guard. They're looking for Kareem, who's guarded by the rookie, Greg Kite. Double team, leaving Cooper open. Cooper. Michael Cooper. McHale leads Boston with 10. Dennis Johnson has 7. Henderson 9. Larry Bird has 6. It'll be Boston ball.
There's Larry getting a little physical. Get out of my way,
I should say.
Mr. Cooper. You can't do that to me. Up one end, you're going to guard me. I'm making sure you're not getting on my way up this end of the court.
Boy, he just threw him down. Kevin Pat O'Brien at halftime. Boston shooting 45%, the Lakers 58%, but they were the best shooting team in the NBA this year, and in fact, the best shooting team in history at 53%. They're going to call goaltending. McHale will get credit for the basket. Henderson, wide open. Bird gets the offensive rebound and just barreled his way in. He was not to be denied. Larry Bird, who has 8 points.
The Laker is to let the ball hit the floor after it goes through the basket. Watch what happens if they take the ball out of bounds here.
Bird makes the free throw. Rambis, who's the best the Lakers have, is doing that. 5 seconds to go. Worthy to Cooper. Cooper going for 3. He hits it with 1 second to go, and the Lakers leap off the court at halftime as Michael Cooper hits a 3-point shot.
Now, speaking of the Celtics, of course, they're going to have to get more action from this man, Larry Bird. He simply seemed a little bit rusty because they haven't played since Wednesday night.
Brenny's only taken 7 shots. He's got to get up about 15 shots in the second half. Here's an offensive rebound, and he scores, but they can run him down in deep against Cooper to post him up against Cooper, but he's also got to hit the outside shot. None of the Celtics are hitting from the outside.
And has been a solid pro at age 37 for the Lakers. They lead it 71-54. Nearly 2 minutes gone by in third period. Laker foul. It'll be their first of the period.
Well, the Celtics trying to get Larry Bird the ball in the low post to try and take advantage of Michael Cooper. He's much smaller, but he's not having his game today, Larry Bird.
Third foul on Michael Cooper. Against Rambis is Maxwell. The only time the Celtics have had the lead, first basket of the ball game. 15 on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson shooting from the corner. Who doesn't have much speed, but has a lot of savvy and is a good outside shot.
Casey Jones is searching for some offense.
Dennis Johnson going in with a layup.
Doing well.
Well, that's what the lead can do. You can sit down a man with 4 fouls when you're up by 15, but when your center has 4, he's got to play when you're down by 15. James Worthy.
Beating everybody.
That's his style. Under 7 minutes remaining in the third period on a double team. Bird. Short. Magic Johnson. Celtics are getting back on the fence. 3-on-2 anyway. And Worthy on the break. And you can't do anything against those forwards, as you pointed out, with their great quickness.
The court right now, trying to stop the speedier Lakers right. Wedman at the guard position. They need him for the outside shooting, but they're giving up an awful lot in speed.
James Worthy. Stay hot. 18 points. Nader the rebound. Bird slaps it away. He leads the team in steals, feeding McHale for the basket. 15-point lead for LA. Byron Scott. Tough from the corner. Wedman going high. Knocks it out. It was Worthy who tipped it out to Cooper. Scott makes good there. Even after a made basket.
We better get back fast.
Cooper. Nader over McHale. Bird has 12 points. Some good defense on him, and he has been missing a lot of shots. He's shooting 2 for 9.
And Kareem are still on the bench. Well rested.
5 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds. McAdoo just gets it off in time and hits the shot. 11-point game, 91-80. The Celtics had it down to 9. Bird, quick turnaround. They got it to 9 again. Celtics trying to cut it to 7. And here's Wedman. Bird. And the basket counts. And listen to him.
There is no quit in Larry Bird. He's tired. He's not having his better game, but he's going on that offensive board. And look how happy he is. Something's working. I hit one from underneath.
He's got 17. It's a 6-point game with 40 seconds to go in the third. seconds. The double team on Bird. Out to Wedman. Bird with 1 second to go. Hits it. Three-pointer. Larry Bird has brought the Celtics back.
Combination of Laker defense and poor outside shooting hurting right now the Celtics.
McAdoo blocked by McHale. Feeds Kareem. And Larry Bird comes out of the pack. 7:45 remain. Henderson back to Bird. What a play. Meanwhile, has 32 points in the ball game. 5-point lead for LA. 7:15 to go. So it's McHale at center with Maxwell and Bird the forwards. 7 on the shot clock. Here's McHale in and out.
But the Celtics forwards are very, very tired. This is a perfect opportunity for that fast break of the Lakers to really pay off.
Is this an opportunity for them to really open it up?
Yes, it is, if they can get a rebound and push the pace of the game up there.
6 seconds on the clock, and Larry Bird is called for traveling. And now the Lakers inbounding in a hurry.
Pass by Jabbar.
6-point lead, 4:40 remaining. Lakers in front. A double team, Magic Johnson and Cooper on Larry Bird. 5 on the shot clock. Henderson tipped up, comes into the hands of Michael Cooper. Just game 1. The series everyone looked forward to. Dennis Johnson off the glass, and Cooper fouls Bird from behind. That'll be the 3rd team foul against the Los Angeles Lakers. And the foul on Cooper is number 4. 3:51 showing. On the shot clock. Bird gets it inside and throws it away into the hands of Magic. Now, as the Lakers have opened it up, the Celtics have come within 4. McHale inside against Kareem and Worthy. Bird open to Maxwell, gets the basket.
Crucial possession right now for the Celtics. They have to get a basket here.
Celtics have 3 timeouts plus the 20. The Lakers 3 full timeouts. Tipped away by Cooper. It's all over Bird. In the corner, Dennis Johnson, who plays big, is fouled.
And if you're smart, when you win, you better anticipate what adjustments that the other team is making.
Right.
Anyway, so they're constantly thinking about it from game to game. What do you see how much time they spend in the film room?
An important possession for the Boston Celtics. Important defensive moment for the Lakers, and the Lakers turn it. Get it. Kareem to Cooper, and a big bucket. A big basket as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers went at it early. Boston got it down to 8. There's McHale for 3 points. A wild shot. Bird lays it in. 113-107. The Los Angeles Lakers have won in Boston, ending a 9-game playoff streak at home, and have beaten the Boston Celtics 115-109 to take a 1-0 lead in the best of 7 for the NBA World Championship.